Thank you so much to my family, friends, the subscribers are constantly going up. I am super thankful for that. Continue to do it, and I'm going to continue to leave you guys with content, hopefully some good content. I'm going to do the best that I can. I will be dropping another video on New Year's Day. This video was completely unplanned, unscheduled. I've decided to come on my channel, talk about what happened yesterday, because I almost got robbed. So let's jump into it. I was walking from my car to my apartment building, and for the most of the part of yesterday, I follow my intuition. I'm usually good with judging situations along with people to understand whether I need to be in that situation or not, along with associate myself with that person or a group of people. So had groceries, both hands, pretty big hands, both hands full of groceries, and was walking about 2-3 minutes to my apartment building from where I parked my car, which is a normal spot, and hit the sidewalk. I saw this guy who was standing on the other side of the street, and he was fully clothed. He had on, I didn't see his shoes, but he had on some dingy grayish black jeans, a long track jacket, the kind that goes swish, swish, swish. When he walked, it looked like he had on a hat, the type of hats that like sit real low and cover your eyes. And he had a hood on over that hat. So as I'm walking to my gate, I see he's walking on the other side of the street. So, his appearance alone just kind of made me alert. Thanks to my criminology professor this past semester, learned a lot from you. But I'm like, okay, I'm always like that. Keep it cool. Don't make no sudden moves. I get to the gate. As I'm opening up the gate to my courtyard, he starts to cross the street. He's not going diagonal. He's not, veering off in any direction. He doesn't have any car keys in his hands. I didn't even see his hands. And he's walking straight toward me and my gate. So I'm like, okay, cool. Okay. So I open up the gate. I put a little pep in my step, and I get into the courtyard. I'm walking. I hear my gate close. So I'm like, cool. I'm walking straight. At a certain point, it veers off like that. So there's like main doors on this side and main doors on that side. I'm on the right side. So I veer off to the right as well. And as I'm, looking out of my peripheral, trying to turn my head without being too noticeable, he's standing at the gate. We're that close, and I still can't make out any physical features about this dude. So I'm like, okay. Now, as soon as I open the door, the main door to my section of my apartment building, I booked it. I booked it up the steps. And the reason why is because I don't give a damn how tough you think you are. You're not finna stop no bullet. And I knew, regardless of what he had going on in his situation, I knew I didn't have the proper weapons with me to defend myself at that time. Again, I'm thinking about me, my persons, and what I have on me, not too concerned about what he got on him. I'm just thinking about, I don't have no way to defend myself if X, Y, and Z. So booked it up the steps, And I get to the top step right by my apartment door, and I hear my main door open. You hear everything. At least where I am at in my building, I hear when people are coming up the steps and closing doors and all of that stuff. So I hear that. In my head, I'm just thinking like, get inside your unit, get inside your unit. Threw my groceries down. Yeah, that was crazy. I threw my groceries down and for the keys I needed to get out and ready to open the door. So I did that, cut on my kitchen light, didn't cut on the living room light because I didn't want to make anything seem obvious. So cut on the kitchen light, called 911, told them, asked if they could have someone come up to my unit to make sure that he's not inside of my building. And, if nothing else, just that, because, why intentionally go toward conflict when you don't have to? That's the way I was raised. Don't think I'm a bitch though. Yeah, called the police, which they never came. I even called my psychology instructor, who's also a crisis counselor, and we talked, and I asked her, I'm like, do I sound crazy? Does this whole thing sound outrageous? And she's like, Lyndon, you live in Chicago. No. She's like, no, you live in Chicago. It doesn't sound crazy, outrageous, or anything like that. I'm like, cool. So after a good minute had passed, and I realized nobody was coming. And then I also heard my main door close after about 5 minutes or so. She stayed on the phone with me. I was a little bit like, if I go out here, it's gonna be life or death. So she stayed on the phone with me, and I was able to get my groceries. Came back in and just tried to process everything as best as I could. I actually, and that was that. I didn't get harmed. No one else got harmed. So I talked to my landlord. He said he would review the video footage, the cameras. So, and this pissed me off, along with a conversation I had with a family member of mine. He said he looked at the surveillance and, from like, 9 to 9:30 or something like that, he saw someone coming out of my building, but that was a guest of someone who lived on the first floor. First of all, I was in my unit in the 9 o'clock hour. He did not ask me for any details about what happened, even about like the time frame that it all happened. So I guess I don't know, I'm not gonna try to understand his logic, but that kind of pissed me off. And then I asked him, I said, well, did you see me coming in? Did you see me coming to the gate? He said, no, I didn't see you. Because by like the 9 o'clock hour, I was in my unit. I made it past the gate by that time, but nevertheless, everything is cool. That was my, unplanned, unscheduled story time. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Please share, spread the word if you enjoyed this video, if you like the content so far, if you like the direction that I'm going with this. Comment, like, subscribe, share. I'm gonna keep saying it because I want y'all to do it. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. And also, I want you guys to start sending me letters. So one segment I'm gonna be doing is going to be letter response care. Basically, that is you guys emailing me things that may be going on with you and you would like my insight on it, or you might have a question and you want my insight on that. It doesn't matter the topic, it doesn't matter the genre, category. I'm open to any and everything. I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Have a good night, have a good day. Not sure what time you're gonna be watching this video, but I'm out. Peace.